Yes, I think in this video, I will show you how to deploy a simple JavaScript in the Azure, and also taking advantage of the file Azure API for file. So I have already set up the CORS for the Azure API for file because it takes a long time to set up these things. That's why I already set it up. It takes about 20 minutes, so I don't record everything here. It's pretty simple. You just type in whatever and save it. And then the next step, we will go to Azure Active Directory, Azure Active Directory. Let's go there and sign in. So we are here. We need to add a new registration. Add a registration. So I think I will add a new registration. I will name it differently. I will name it XSHI 307 Lab 42 test. Test. Yes, I will change this one to public and add this one, add this link, register. Yes. And for the authentication, we need to record this application ID. I'll save it here. I will replace this one, application ID. I think the tenant ID, I will also copy the tenant ID and replace this one. I think it should be the same. And after that, we will go to authentication. I will add another URL. I will copy the link and put it here. Yes, we will save it. Yes, I think that is XSHI Lab 4.2. I think that's it. We have already recorded the information we need. We need these two information. Then we write your web application. Then the next step, we will write Azure web application to read the file data. So let's go to Azure again. We create a new resource. We search web app. Yes, web app. We press create. We create a new resource. XSI file 1. The name of the web application, we need to record the name. We can name it as XSHI file XSHI FHIR file. Yes. We use dark code. Yeah, we choose the default. We choose fine. We don't change anything. We just use the default or region. Because I try to change a different region, always has error. So let's see if this time it will work or not. It has error again. So I don't remember why. Okay, let me try again. Let me create a new one. Next 307. Let's test one more time. Hope this time it works. I don't know what's happening. This doesn't make any sense to me. I have tried that before. I don't know what's the problem. Again. Okay, let's try one last time. I don't know how to do that. I think I will stop for now. I will try to figure it out. I don't know why I play around with it. I changed the name and changed the location. Now it seems to work. Its deployment is in process. I will stop for now and I will come back later when it is ready. Now the deployment is complete. So we can go to the resource. Let me go to the application. Application service. Let's go to the apps. App service editor. We go to development tools, app service editor preview. We press go. We need to copy. We need to create something here. Let's wait. It's loaded. We'll create a new file called index.html. We need to copy the files here. So we need to change a few things. First, we need to change the client ID. I think we saved the ID here. The client ID is this one. We need to change. We copy this one here. We copy tenant ID here. Tenant ID here. Tenant ID here. Tenant ID here. We need the file server name. The file server name we have is, let's have a look at. The file server name we have is is this one, CS6440 lab42 test. We change it here. File server name, yes, let's change it. Let's change the file server name here too. I think now we also want to update. Yes, I think we have already updated everything we need to update. I think we are ready. This has already been saved. Let's see, this is test 1. So the next step, we'll go to the next step. Since we write, we have already write the codes, we need to connect this web app with the app file API, Azure API for file. We need to correct authentication options. We go to the client IDs. We go to CSS subscription. We go to authentications. Yes, it's here. We need to look at the tools we have. We need to look at this tool, the client tools. Yes, we go to the authentication, left menu authentication. We already add one. We go to a new platform. We add a new platform. We choose web. We need to have the redirect URL. It will be HTTP web application test. It will be this URL, and we need to change the web app test. A web app name. Web app name in our resource is XSHI test 1. This is our web name. So we copy the web name here. And we choose access token, ID token, yes, then we configure it, yes, and then let's go to API permission, we add permissions, we search and Azure Health, yes, we search the Azure Health APIs. Then we will allow user impersonation. We will add permission to it. And I think let's go to there's one thing you need to set up to make this work properly. So you go to Azure API. You go to access control, Azure API profile access control. Let's see the role assignment. You need to add new role assignment. Select the role, is file data contributor. Search name, search your Georgia Tech ID. Yes. Yes, we will put this email address under the file data contributor group. We save it. Now it's already been saved. Now that's the step, or we can test our application. We're using Postman to test it. Let's go to Postman. Yes. The first, let's wait until open. Okay. Open here. First, let's test it. We had our file server is the. Let me see the server name. The server name is yes. I think we have the server name. Let's test it. And we want to use metadata. Yes, now we have the access to the server, and we want to get a patient from the server. We get patient, EAT, get patient, If you send it, you get something error. You need to be authentication. Okay, let's go to authorization. We choose also 2.0. We need to change a few things. First, we need to get a new access token. So we have to change a few things. We need a name of your token. Token, we can name it whatever, token test. You can choose authentication code, postman. It's the same, yes. We need to change the tenant ID, is correct, but I think we need to, server name is still the same. Says, yes, the client ID, yes, we need to change the client ID. Client ID is this one, we need to change this one. We change everything here. We change the client ID, yes, client ID have been updated. We leave these two blank, we say 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, now we can get a new access token. It may ask you to log in again, just log in. Sorry, got the name. Yes. Yes, accept. It's getting token. Yes, we proceed. We use this token. The token has been here. So let's send it again. I think the authentication, yes, the authentication has been accepted, but I think you now receive empty information because we haven't paid the information in it. So the next step, we will post the patient information into file server. We will switch this from get to post, and we'll change it to body. We will switch it to JSON. Then we copy. I think I have tested it before, so I will remove this one. We will put new information here, copy. Yes, we post this information, and we send this information. Let's send the information to there. Now you will see, since we post this information to the server, when you put the server, you see the patient information. It has a patient name, James Timberius. I think this is how you deploy the JavaScripts, simple JavaScripts to the file and post it to the file and show it and collect and also get it from the server. Yeah. This code is generally directly from the tutorial, so I will reference in my writing as well.